What's up, guys? We are currently sitting here pinned down by some elk. There's 2 bulls that are packing, 2 bulls that aren't. I've got some video of them and stuff. Hopefully it turns out good. They spotted the dog walking around. Come here, puppy. Oh, yes, there's the puppers. They spotted her out walking around and kind of pinned her. And she keeps walking over doing this stuff to me. So they're kind of suspicious, but they're still feeding. The one's bedded down, got up, moved, rebedded. Anyways, figured I'd try something. Probably kind of stupid, but my toes are freezing. And my hands are kind of cold. I forgot my neck gaiter. I forgot my thicker gloves, and I'm wearing some lightweight socks. Testing out these new Salewa boots. So let's just say I'm not entirely prepared to just sit here and stare at elk in cold and wind. So, dog, quiet. Okay, stop. Go away. The dog is being super annoying now. Oh, now the elk are looking down here again. Anyways, I'm gonna do something kind of stupid. We're gonna do a pack dump while the elk watch, because that makes it fun, right? Quiet, dog, quiet. Leave me alone. Okay, so I'm currently literally sitting on my Kafar Reckoning. So we're gonna try to get up and do a pack dump video basically while the elk watch. And we're gonna have to go a little bit slow until we get set up a little better here. So first thing I'm gonna say is the tripod. Let's see how are we gonna do this. Here we go. Okay. So here's the bag laid out. This is the top up here. So this is the top. In this pocket, this is a pocket I move back and forth between my Bane. This is like my ADC pocket. I've got a first aid kit in here, stair pen, a knife, headlamp, things like that. And I mount that right here on the top of the Reckoning. There's your grab handle for the top. Now, when I go on a big hunt, I'm probably going to end up throwing the Bane over this as a lid. But we'll open this up. I've got my regular hat just stuffed in here right now. But with this, you can undo these. There's 3 belt buckles that go across this. Right now they're off because I had to get my puffy pants out because I'm wearing my puffy pants. But this whole zipper, that one else is there. Okay, hold on. We're gonna pause for half a sec. That elk up there just started shaking his head like crazy. I just want to make sure he didn't throw a horn on. No, I don't think so. Pretty sure that was the one that had already dropped. There's 2 that have already dropped and they're standing next to each other. Anyways, let's get back to this video. Okay, so this unzips. This is a pull-out. I've got my first aid kit and a small pull-out. This one's got like a battery charger, some camera gear, extra batteries, SD cards, which honestly my batteries get kind of low, so hopefully we can do this whole video in one shot. There's that. That's my Sitka Core Heavyweight hoodie. I was wearing that. I put on my puffy. It was a little much with both of them. Got extra socks. This is just Kefia. I love these. I wear them for different things, you know, covering my face, covering my feet, something to sit on. They just have a ton of uses and they're not that heavy. This is my rain jacket and also my windbreaker jacket. It's a Marmot helium jacket. This is the Kafar body bag, which is their newer. It's a sleeping bag, but it completely unzips in half, and it's a Wubby, a doobie. It's the doobie insulation, which is the thicker insulation, but it's a Wubby when you split it in half. So anyways, that's down in the bottom. And then right here, this is actually another pull-out. This is a large pull-out. This actually has a Kafar paratarp, has the stakes in there, Tyvek cloth, and it's actually got a super lightweight sleeping pad. Basically, if something happened, I have enough stuff with me at all times to make a shelter and get in it and try and stay warm. I'm not saying it's going to be super comfy, but I could get in it. Now, granted, I don't have a stove with me, my backpacking stove to cook food, because I don't bring any food that needs cooked. So, you know, you wouldn't be able to stay long. There is another pocket down here at the bottom. This one I've got food in, I've got my gators in there. This is actually a climate pad to sit on. But I was in such a rush to get sat down before the elk noticed me that I was just sitting on top of the pack. I've got some food, and then I've got my gators shoved in there. I didn't really need them today, and unlike some people, I don't just wear them to say I have my gators on. It seems like a lot of people do that, and they'll have them on. I don't know, I just feel like people wear them way more than they want. And then my Field Optics tripod bino adapter stays in there. Now, I'm going to shove these two things back in real quick, just for now. On this side, this hip build over here. Hopefully you can see that. There we go. That is a Peak Design capture clip. That's where my camera sits. Next to an Nalgene bottle. This is on my right hip. Then on, sorry, trying to get it turned over here without drawing too much attention. On this other hip belt, I do have another pocket. Right now, I do have my rangefinder in there. Normally, I keep my rangefinder right here on the side of my Alaska Guide Creations. However, when it's snowing, I throw it in there so I'm not getting a bunch of stuff. I've got a big old giant bag of jerky, my Oakleys, and a notepad in there. So just some extra stuff I keep in there close at hand. Like I said, often I keep the rangefinder actually attached to me, even when I'm just out scouting, out doing stuff like this, shed hunting, just because I like to range stuff and practice checking my range. So that is the bag itself and the accessories on there. So as I'm going to stick this stuff back in, I am running a little bit lighter than I probably should be. I don't have any base layers on. I've just got just a t-shirt underneath, and so I am wearing, these are the Uncompahgre puffy pants from First Light. This is my Uncompahgre puffy jacket from First Light. It's got some patches on it, and I actually tore a little bit on my pants this trip out already. This is the Alaska Guide Creations vinyl harness, the same one I've always run. Got a Meopta 10x42 in here. And then I was going to show on this bag. So on this bag, there's one other feature on this, and that is these are side pockets, side sleeves. They're not a zipper pocket, it's actually just a sleeve. On this side, I usually have my Meopta spotter in there. And then when it sucks it tight, it kind of closes that off. And then it has the identical sleeve on the other side. That side is where I leave the tripod. We are running the Field Optics tripod. I love that tripod. So anyways, yeah, that is a shed hunting pack drop, gear dump, whatever you want to call it, backpack dump. All while watching elk, and the elk watch me. So anyways, I will say that this is a little excessive for a day hike. You know, a day hike shed hunt. Like, it is. It's a little much. But I would rather practice hiking with more weight than run the bare minimum stuff. And I'm a little more prepared if something were to happen. I'm not a huge, like, what if guy packing a ton of stuff I don't need. But I've got enough stuff in there. I know I'm going to be safe. And it adds just a little bit extra weight each time, just to, you know, help with the actual getting ready for hunting season. You could come out and hunt with, you know, nothing in the bag and just hope to find a bunch of sheds, but I would rather have some extra weight just to prep for hunting season. So anyways, battery light is flashing on the camera. It's time to put a new battery in, and then we're gonna go back to watching these elk for a little bit and go back to glassing this hillside, see if I can find where they've dropped these horns. Anyways, have a good one, guys. There they are.